world shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Return coming from the 6. More room past the 50. Into the red zone. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And off to Jeanty. It's a race down the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. going to be second down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First time of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Allen gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here. Air it out on 3rd. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
I might be Captain Obvious here, but the team who wins today, Kate, it might just be the team who finally takes care of the football.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
13 more
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
319! What's that?
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gets it again. And this time he nicks it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Money out route complete. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Another Raiders first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
Here's Genty running right. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ooh, this kick is not good at all. Out of bounds it goes. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. Allen now on first down. Big strike here to Moore. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32.
5 wide.
of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Trey Tucker to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Giving this to Genty. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Hey, hold. Alert, alert, alert! Alert! What's that?
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Nice gain left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Look out!
Back play straight ahead. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Middle. What's that?
It's Allen out of the pistol. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep here. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs from 37. He's going to throw it again. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run that. Run it.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Looking to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Will begin his return from the 11. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. He's going to throw it. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead with Genty. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields the hard squib kick. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Five wide.
Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right back to Shakir. This is Combs. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Middle.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Looks away from one. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Allen on the play action. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing now off the play action. He fires one deep down the road. He's got it. Looks like the feeder inbounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Second and 10. Need something positive here. They'll work against the blitz. That's much too high and that's the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Allen looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. It doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They give up the guns. It's Jeanty. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
And the Raiders 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's a throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st down, Jeanty. He has this down to the 34. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Man in motion, headed right. We give here to the motion man. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. 1st and goal, they go option. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Near the goal line. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Raiders jump in front late. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's got the squibber. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Here he is to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Throwing now. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
25 yards.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking a chance to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
This is for the ball game. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They were knocking away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Done. Five wide.
Here he goes, one final shot. Got his man, Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small